Hi. It is very common for external systems to um, mandate audience parameter as part of the request while requesting for access token. So if you see here, there is this. It is this request is trying to get access token by passing client credentials along with client ID, client secret, and the scopes. And if you try to get this one, and it is basically throwing this error. And whereas if you pass the audience parameter, so basically then it will give you the access token. And then when we want to request some protected resources using that access token, you should be able to get that one. So same thing here. So it is able to get that thing. And in Salesforce, if we want to do the same thing, um, so until API version 62, so it was not possible natively to pass the audience parameter. Now, Salesforce give the external credential, but the external credential flow doesn't support passing extra params. Now, I was able to use the external identity provider, so to pass those audience parameter. So now this is how it works. And now if you get other thing, basically you get all that. Order for, there is no order for, so that's why it will throw error. And so everything is working fine here. So to check how it is implemented in the backend, maybe some. So here if you see the executable, so when I make the button call, basically it is calling this named credential ngrok.nc, and it is passing the order number. Now if you see that ngrok.nc, so that's the name credential, so that's the service endpoint, and there is nothing on the name credential. And then there is this external credential. Under external credential again, so there is nothing configured on client ID. It is just the permission set that is configured to give the permission for that thing. Now if you see here, so there is this external auth identity provider. So that's the important one here. If we go inside, so this is where you see that client ID, client secret, and the most importantly the audience parameter. And that's how we should be able to pass the audience parameter. And before this one, so this used to be the external credential, and when we go into external credential, you can configure the client ID, client secret, but there is no way to pass the audience parameter. So the header is there, but header passes into the header, but not to the body. So that might not work. So that's how we would be able to do this audience parameter, and without any custom code, we should be able to pass audience parameter. So this is the external identity provider, and it is available after API version 62.